DeCiccio leads it off. DeCiccio leading it off for the Maine South Hawks. They've fallen into a little bit of hard times after such a great couple of years, the last two. Alberto DeCiccio takes a pitch low ball. Danny Larkin. Delivers. Inside and tight, a ball. And ball 4. Not a very auspicious way to begin a ball game. Leadoff walk is Reciter. Runner on at first. The pitch goes to bunt. Picked up by Larkin over to first. Got him. And scored that as a sacrifice 1-3. And a runner moves on over to second. There's Joe Oliver, the catcher. Some of these players we're used to seeing from our days with American Legion. Takes a strike. And during the last couple of years, 1 out, 1 on at second. Top half of the first inning of our ball game today. Again, the incoming win, a little ground ball, a little comebacker. Whoa, over to second, and shouldn't have done that. You score that as a fielder's choice, but no out. That was not a very bright move. Nice move by the runner. He just took off to third, and Larkin made the mistake of throwing back behind him to second instead of throwing ahead to third. You got him cut off like that. Joel Schuldo. Pop-up foul out of play. Number 4 hitter in the Hawks lineup. And a windshield whacker. That's one complaint everyone has about springtime in Chicago area is that you get a pretty good wind off that lake and cold water, and boy, it can be pretty biting. Again, the throw over there. Nice job by Zach Martin. 1 ball, 1 strike to Schuldo. High pop-up. Dusty Napoleon goes after it, but it will also be a windshield walker. Walker. Faber. Runners on at the corners. Schuldo steps out. Friel on deck. Now the pitch. Strike 3. And there's 2 away. Here's Friel. Jamie Friel, one of the captains of the Hawks this year. Big strike. Runners at the corners. 2 out. Throw over there. Runner back. Field the batter. Time called.
Good job, Dan.
Now the pitch. Hot shot. Nice try by Harang. Can't get to it, though. And into left field for the hit, scoring the run.
Good effort, Chris. Good effort.
Here's Westman. Ryan Westman. 1 run in. Runners at first and second. Low ball. Foul ball back to the screen. And the Trevians on their way to doing some big things this year. Keep on scoring runs like they're doing. Ground ball. Right back to Larkin. Over to first, and a 1-3 put out, and the inning over. 1 run for the Hawks on 1 hit, a walk, and 2 left. After a half inning of play, 1-0 favor of Maine South. And leading it off for the Trevians is Mark Mazzoni. Mark Mazzoni to lead it off. Takes a pitch high for a ball. One thing I like about this new Trier team this year is that everybody's contributing. It's not a case of that the earlier teams where there were a couple of superstars and sort of everybody else. Swing and a miss, strike. A record for the fewest losses in a season comes off the 1997 team. They lost only 3 and ended up the season 37-3.
Come to you, kid.
Strike 3, and Mazzoni is out on strikes. There's Gavin Sharp. Now the pitch. In there for a strike, I think. Wertheimer on deck. Bottom half of the first inning. Line shot, foul. Off to the left. Pitch is high for a ball. Gavin, as the number 2 hitter, has been doing his job with abandon, getting on base. There's a line shot down the line. Sharp rounds first, on his way to second, and we'll stop there with a stand-up double, as I said. Here's Wertheimer. Mike Wertheimer, the batter. And the pitch, low and away, a ball.
Yo, you guys see how he goes like that with his curve? See that?
Chris Harang on deck. High and outside and away, a ball. Wertheimer starting to get into a little bit of a groove now. Getting to play regularly. Big, powerful right fielder. There you see, not much of a wind, but it is blowing in. I don't think it's going to be quite the same factor as it's been earlier. There's a long fly ball. On the run, center fielder going back, reaches out, has it for the out. And the tag up, and Sharp on over to third. So runner on at third, and here's Chris Harang. And then the appeal on the Sharp tag up, but nothing to appeal. Everything's okay. Sharp did tag up in plenty of time. Schlitter on the mound for the Hawks today. There's a strike to Chris Harang. Chris has had his troubles batting early on in the season. I'm sure he'll come around. There's a pitch high and outside the ball. Chris is going to be playing Division I baseball at Bradley University next year. Here's the pitch. That's high. They said he went straight.
Wait, not even close. How do you got an angle up there?
And the Trevian dugout, a little upset with that. Now the pitch. In tied a ball. Austin Turbin on deck.
Hey, poke, kid.
Now the pitch. Low in the dirt, a ball. Sharp at third, 2 out. Second conference game of the year. I noticed Niles West has also begun to rear their head a little bit. There's a high fly ball. Over, and the center fielder moving over. He has it in left center for the out. In the inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. At the end of 1, Maine South leads at 1-0, and we'll be back with more. And the ball game resumes. Here's Park, the lead off for the Maine South Hawks. Alex Park fouls one off, out of play. Yeah, swing and a miss strike. One thing about high school baseball is it's really a game of errors. And how many mental mistakes you make, the more you make, the less likely you are to win. Yeah, it's about basics and fundamentals, but actually it's gone away from that because of the large number of games these teams play now. 40 game schedules and whatever. By the time they get done, ground ball picked up by Larkin. Over to first, and a 1-3 put out. Bottom third of the order due up here for the Hawks. One away. Here's Rowe, the designated hitter, Bob Rowe. Takes a pitch low and away, a ball. I don't know. Parents like this idea of playing a lot of games, and they have pushed the schools into playing more games and less practices. And I don't particularly like that. You get better by practicing, not by playing games. Straight. Classroom instruction. You have classroom instruction, and your games are your quizzes or tests, as it were. Strike 3, and Rowe's down. 2 out. Nick Rice, number 9 batter in the lineup. Takes a ball. And, I would really like to see this idea of a lot of ball games. In all these sports, there's a bounder that still in time in a 1-2-3 inning that Sortle had a little trouble with, but picked it up and got the runner. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom half of the second inning. Larkin struck out 2 on the day. And Austin Turbin leads it off.
Hey, we say Turbs.
Austin Turbin. Left fielder. Takes a ball. Outside, ball 2. High and away, a ball.
I need you.
And ball 4. So leadoff walk to Austin Turbin, and here is Zach Martin. Zach, one of those players you really like to have on a baseball team. High pop-up foul and out of play. Strike. Throw to first, runner back.
Hey, Zach.
Now the pitch. Outside of ball. Throw out over there. Nope. Turbin back in time. Now they deliver a high pop-up. Down the line, foul territory, and out. One down. Here's Dusty Napoleon. Dusty Napoleon, the batter. I think the thing that the Trevians love to hit, but they're patient hitters. They'll go deep to the count. Foul ball back to the screen. Straight to Napoleon. Brad Shapiro on deck. Throw over to first, and Turbin back in time. Pitch is high, a ball to Dusty Napoleon.
Dusty, what do you say, baby?
I've seen Dusty. He has a nice arm, which is always helpful for catchers.
Let's go, Dusty.
Seems to be pretty accurate. There goes the runner, and on the protection, foul ball back out of play by Napoleon. That's some good hitting by Napoleon, protecting the runner. Reaching out and fouling it off. Outside a ball. So Turbin on via walk. Bottom of the second. Maine South with 1-0 lead. Low a ball. And the count's gone full to Napoleon. Go to first. And back in time. Just barely.
Here we go, Dustin. Come on, kid. Hey!
Go to first. Again, the runner back. Keeping Turbin close. They know the Trevians like to run.
Let's go, Dustin. Let's go, Dustin. Here we go, Dustin. Poke something. Here we go, Dustin.
Time called. And Napoleon steps out. Line shot. Foul. Now there you see where we are early on in the proceedings.
Come on, Dust. What do you say? Come on, baby.
Here at Duke Childs Field. Ball 4, and Napoleon draws a walk. Now, I may be one of the few people who know who Duke Childs was. Duke Childs was the first athletic director at New Trier, and he was around the school for about 50 years. No, not that. About 40 years.
There you go,
That pitch high a ball.
Right here, Shaft. Stay on top, kid. On drive.
Brad Shapiro, the batter. He was the one that founded just about all the sports teams at New Trier. With the I don't think he did the swimming team, but I know he did basketball. He was the first head coach in New Trier. Basketball back in 1913. That's who Duke Childs was. When they were originally planning on building New Trier West across the street here. That's a ball. Across the street here on the landfill. They bought this land. They got a hold of this land with the idea of being the athletic fields. And then they decided they'd do a lot better in Northfield where there was more land. Pitch was low a ball. Nobody going. So back in the 1959, 58, something like that, they got a hold of this field. Actually, the landfill's been there since the 40s. Also used as a helicopter landing pad for regular commuter service, as it were, between the New Trier Township, Winnetka, and Midway Airport. Back in the days when Midway was a big airport. There's a swing of the ground ball, knocked down, picked up the throw, and 1-3 on the put out. That doesn't count as a sack. That's not what he was trying to do. And runners on at second and third with 2 out. Here's Brett Sortle. Hickey is running for
Come on, Brett.
Napoleon at second. Pitcher is okay. They had to check that, though. Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Hot shot. Third baseman has it. Picks it up. Throws. In time. And the inning over. No runs. No hits. 2 walks and 2 left. We'll be back with more. Top of the batting order. Due up for the Hawks here. Third inning. Here's a strike. Strike 1. Danny Larkin on the mound. Strike 2. DeSico. Risitar and Oliver due up here. Strike 3. 1 up, 1 down. Third strikeout of the ball game for Danny Larkin. Blow on the hands day. Pitch outside the ball. Risitar, the batter. That fielder, Chris Harang, swinging a bit straight. Started out as a catcher, and the last 3 years has really been at third. There's swinging a bit straight. Oh, and 2 the count. Strike 3. And 2 down. Here's Joe Oliver. Top of the order also due up for the Trevians. Oliver safe on the fielder's choice. Last time up. There's a base hit to left field for Oliver. And here's Schuldog. He struck out his last time up. One of those good Polish names with a lot of consonants in it. Long fly ball. And taken by Wertheimer. One-handed. Out in right center in the inning. A quick one, no runs on 1 hit. 1 left. 4 strikeouts on the ball game for Danny Larkin. And leading it off is Mark Mazzoni here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Pitches high, a ball. A little bit on the chilly side again today. And that's low. Gavin Sharp on deck. There's a strike. Now the delivery. High pop-up. Foul, and going to run out of room. Doink. Actually came off that the screen, the top of the screen, and back into the stands. There's a pitch low ball. And the count's gone full to Mazzoni. Struck out his last time up. And this time he draws the walk. And here's Gavin Sharp. Gavin doubled his last time up. He was left stranded back in the first. Trevians have stranded 3 in the 2 completed innings. There's a pitch inside a ball. Throw over to first, runner back. Bottom of the third. Now the pitch, outside a ball. And Schlitter's having his trouble now all of a sudden. Trying to find the base. Brian Schlitter. Trying to find the plate here. Has walked one. That's outside a ball. And a strike. 3-1. To Gavin Sharp. Foul ball back to the screen. Strike. I think the thing, if this team does well this year, it is going to be as a team effort. It's not, doesn't have a superstar. Mazzoni leads off first. You look back on that 2000 team, they had 3 guys there. There's a pitch low in the dirt, a ball, and another walk. And here is Wertheimer. Mazzoni at second, Sharp at first. Nobody out. And Mike Wertheimer, the batter. Bounces in the dirt, a ball, but everybody going to stay. Nice job by Oliver, keeping in front of him and pouncing on it. They certainly have the potential to go far. They've been scoring runs like crazy. And a very solid starting pitching staff here. Ground ball taken by the third baseman, out. That's all they'll get. The fielder's choice as he stepped on the bag. And there's one away. Here's Chris Harang. Chris flat out to center. Last time up. Time called. There's a strike. They'll look around, the pitch. Strike 2. Foul ball on a play. Windshield whacker. Two on, one out. Bottom of the third. Trevians down by a run. A pitch high, a ball. Austin Turbin on deck. Austin's proved to be a pretty solid clutch hitter. He and Zach Martin have done a great job. Pitch is high, a ball. Coming through in the clutch. They wouldn't be scoring runs like they've been scoring if they hadn't. Even though here it's only 1-0. Dusty Napoleon's done it a couple of times too, and so has Brad Shapiro. A lot of those guys at bottom of the lineup, and Gavin Sharp at the top of the lineup. But then again, it's, you know, baseball, each game is different. Sometimes it's the guys up top. Bozzoni and Wertheimer and Harang. Harang popped his first home run of the season against Deerfield. Strike three. And there's two away. Here's Austin Turbin. Line shot. Boy, that's going to be a gapper. Down it goes. Here's one run coming in. They're going to send the runner home from first. Here's the throw, not in time, and a stand-up double for Turbin. Drives home two. And the Trevians lead 2-1. And here's Zach Martin. Zach can drill it on occasion. Takes a pitch inside the ball. Boy, Zach spends a lot of time dodging baseballs. As you can see, he's kind of up close in that batter's box. There's the ball. There's the throw back to second. Turbin back in plenty of time. Martin popped out to the right fielder his last time up in foul territory. There's a pitch inside the ball. That's all ball. And Zach Martin's drawn a walk. So two aboard with two out. And there's Dusty Napoleon. Turbin at second. Zach Martin at first. And we're going to have a little activity, it looks like, down the line for Maine South. That's a ball. Simoncelli begins warming up. Simoncelli. There's a strike to Dusty Napoleon. Trevians, 2 runs on just 2 hits. In the dirt, a ball. Nope. Nobody's going to go there. Two and one, the count on Napoleon. A little 55-footer there by Schlitter. Now the delivery. Strike on the outside corner. And the count evens up at deuces. Now the look back, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball. High bounder. Gets through for the base hit. They're going to send the runner home, and he will make it. Austin Turbin scores on the little infield single by Dusty Napoleon. And another run home, and here's Brad Shapiro. 8th man to bat in the inning. Trevians now leading. 2 aboard. The runs brought home after 2 are out. There's a pitch that gets away. Here comes another runner. No. Over to third. He makes it safely. And the runners advance on up as the ball got away from Joe Oliver. So 2 men in scoring position for Shapiro. That's pitch low, a ball. Well, the initial 2 walks turned out to be the bane here of the Maine South Hawks in the 3rd inning. There's a pitch high and tight, a ball. Brett Sortle on deck. High and tight, a ball. And Shapiro's drawn the walk. Out goes the coach. Want to have a word. Bases are loaded. And Brett Sortle, the batter. Simoncelli warming up. Down the line. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk too much, you even worry my pet. You just talk too much. Now we're ready to go. Sortle steps in. Footer gets his sign from Oliver. And the pitch. Foul ball. Windshield whacker. No. I thought that one was going to get something out there, but I think it actually bounced across Waukegan Road down in that right field corner. Well, not Waukegan, Willow Road. Inside the ball. Bases jammed. Martin at third, Hickey at second, Shapiro at first. Hickey, the courtesy runner for Napoleon. Now Schluter's delivery bounces in. Another 55-footer threatening to walk in a run here. 9th man to bat in the inning. As we said, the all-time record for runs scored in a game. And they caught the runner off second on the pickoff. Now that takes care of that, but 3 runs came across, and the Trevians lead 3-1. We'll be back with more. So Friel takes strike 1 to lead off the 4th inning. Line shot, nice catch by Zach Martin. Nice little shoot top catch by the first baseman. And here's Westman. 1 up, 1 down. Ryan Westman takes a pitch outside for a ball. Trevians 3 runs on 3 hits. The Maine South Hawks 1 run on 2. Swing and a miss. Strike. Danny Larkin struck out 4 through 3 innings. On the mound here in the 4th. There's a strike. High pop-up foul and a windshield whacker. A good one. Much to the delight of the crowd. Heard that little dent. I've got one in my car from a baseball. Up on the top. There's a ground ball down the line. Fair ball. Past Martin and a single for Ryan Westman. Here's Park. Alex Park, the third baseman. High pop-up down the line. Everybody going to give chase. Won't get to it. Just a long strike. Go to first. And Westman back in plenty of time. One out, one on. High and away a ball.
Don't play ball haircut. Is that working out for you guys?
And another windshield whacker. I think it's kind of interesting. I was thinking back on those past years and the Trevians teams that have done well in the playoffs, and I don't remember any of them actually winning conference. Which kind of tells you that some of the teams in there's a windshield whacker. And it was a good one, too. So one of the things about that is that some teams must be more intent on winning conference than they are getting themselves ready for the state playoffs. New Trier Sweet 16 last year. Didn't win conference. I don't believe the 2000 team did. I know the 1999 team didn't. No, I don't think they did. I don't think either one of them did. Both of them ended up one year being state runner-up and the other year winning the state championship. And they got the runner picked off. Good. He's out by a ton. Caught stealing. And Westman makes two down. No park bats, nobody on. Inside. And he walked him. Here's Rowe, Bob Rowe. Outside the ball. Rowe struck out his last time up. That's low ball. Now the pitch. That's low ball. Fourth inning. Somebody has to take me out to the ball game on their cell phone around here. There's a pitch, low ball, and Rowe has drawn a walk. Second walk of the inning issued by Danny Larkin. Third of the ball game. And here is Rice, number 9 batter in the lineup. Nick Rice. And time called as Larkin's missed with the ball. Now the pitch, high and away a ball. And Larkin better find his control here. Has lost it a little bit. There's a strike. Rice taken all the way. Line shot taken by Harang. Steps on the bag for the fielder's choice. And the inning over. In the inning, no runs. 1 hit. 2 walks. And 2 left. Bottom half of the 4th inning. And here's Brett Sortle. Sortle was at bat when Hickey got picked off second with the bases loaded and 2 out. Last inning. So he'll lead off this inning. Swinging a bit straight. Sortle, Mazzoni, and Sharp do up. And the delivery. The line shot. That's going to be a base hit. In right field. Base hit single over the second baseman's head. And here's Mark Mazzoni. Mazzoni struck out. Walked and was out at third on a fielder's choice. When he walked. That was last inning. Now the throw over and runner back. Out of pitch. Inside for a ball. Well, weather should start getting warmer here fairly shortly. The delivery, swinging a ground ball, hard grounder. Throw to second, not in time. And an infield single for Mazzoni. 2 on, nobody out.
You're not going to listen to me, though.
Gavin Sharp. That's a pitch low ball. Gavin been on base twice, scored a run. A double and a walk. Batting here in the 4th inning. 2 on, nobody out. Outside a ball. Slitter gets the sign. Out of pitch. High ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Continuing activity down in the right field corner for the Hawks of Maine South. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded for the Trevians with nobody out, and their meat of the batting order due up. Mike Wertheimer. And that's going to be it for Schlitter. And Simoncelli comes in. Frank Simoncelli, the new pitcher for the Maine South Hawks, finally got him on TV. That's the athletic director at New Trier, Jim Block. He's always complained when I've done that. I'm not supposed to get him on TV. He likes to keep a low profile. There's a pitch high, a ball. To Mike Wertheimer. The pitch. Foul ball, windshield whacker. Yeah. May have bounced across Willow Road, or if you prefer, Palatine Road. Now the pitch on the way. Oh, went for it. Strike. Don't think he meant to, but he did. Now the pitch. Strike three. Caught him looking. And there's one down. Here's Chris Harang. So one out. Bases remain loaded. Harang has an 0 for day here today. Has flied out to center and struck out. Not only has New Trier been winning ball games here, they're 11-2 on the year, but they have been scoring a lot of runs doing it. You have a chance here to bust this one open. Number 4 hitter, probably going to set a record for the most home runs ever in career. That's outside the ball. He came one short of the record in a season last year. The record held by Matt Lonick, 11. And Chris had 10. That's a ball. Now the pitch. In there for a strike, knee high, I believe. A lot of these umps don't vocalize along the North Shore because they don't like that cold air going down their windpipe. Going onto the old tonsils as a foul tip, strike. So the count's going full to Chris Harang. Austin Turbin on deck. Austin, as we said, clutch hitter, came up with a key double last inning. Tom called, and Oliver went out to have a word with his pitcher. Now he's ready. The signal given. The pitch on the way. That's low. Ball 4 and a run walked in.
Come on, Turbo, make it hurt, baby.
So now the bases remain loaded. Another run in for the Trevians, and here's Austin Turbin. He's officially 1 for 1 on the day with the double. Walked his first time up. And has another line shot. Left fielder has it. Fielder's choice. Not fielder's choice, sac fly. Mouth work faster than the mind. Sac fly, that's 2 down. Another 2 runs in. And there's Zach Martin. Oh, now it's 5-0. And 2 down. Run is on, first and second. That's low ball.
You took a month off.
Zach Martin. Time call. I think they couldn't get the signal straight. So Martin steps away. Took too long to deliver the pitch. That's a ball. Zach's learned how to get out of the way of those. Thank goodness. Last year he had a little trouble with that. Getting out of the way of those inside pitches. Got hit about 4 or 5 times. He didn't really get to play till late in the year over injuries. There's the throw out to second, but not really covering the base, and Sharp back in plenty of time. Ground ball right down the line. Foul. Trevians now lead 5-1. Kind of a gray afternoon. What wind there is blowing in, but it isn't really a factor today. Now the pitch. There's a base hit right up the middle. And they're going to send a runner home. Here comes the throw, not in time, and cut off. A single by Zach Martin, and another run home. And here's Dusty Napoleon. Dusty's been on base twice, officially 1 for 1. A walk and a single. Greg Hickey running for him. Got picked off second for the last out of the inning. Pitch is low, a ball. Ball 2. High pop-up. Foul. Gonna give chase. Won't get to it. Out of play. Landed up on the batting cage screen up there. Now the pitch. In the dirt, a ball. Got away. Both the runners going to advance without a play. So Harang over to third, and Zach Martin over to second. Now the pitch. Ball 4. And Napoleon draws yet another walk. That's the second of the ball game for him. And Greg Hickey going to run again. So with the bases loaded, here's Shapiro. 9th man to bat in the inning. Last inning they sent 9 to the plate, but only got credit for 8 because of the pickoff. Pitch high and outside a ball. And low on the inside a ball. Two out. Bases are loaded. Brad Shapiro. Brett Soto on deck. Started things off with a single, scored a run. 3 more runs in this inning. Trevians lead 6-1 now. Here's the pitch. That's low ball. Simoncelli having his trouble finding the plate now.
Did it look like I want to unload? Gotta be you, Chef. Pump, Chef. Here you go.
How about that? I'd answer that one.
Now the pitch. Ball 4 and a run walked in. So in comes Harang, and out comes the coach to have a word with his pitcher. They've walked 4 this inning. Here's a little cutie. He was out trying to do batting practice down that right field line earlier. Here's Sordo batting for the second time of the inning. High pop-up. Catcher giving chase, and again it's going to be out of play. And ended up as a windshield whacker. Wind's blowing in. That probably helped it out a little bit. Now the pitch. I think he got a little piece of it.
Here we go, Brad. You're fine, kid.
Nope, ball. I'm not sure.
Pump, kid. Let's go now.
There's a ball inside at the letters. 10th man to bat in the inning. Now the pitch. High bounder, slow roller. Everyone's going to be safe on that one. Nowhere to go with it. Little infield single by Sordo, and yet another run in. 5th run of the inning. Puts Hickey at third, Shapiro at second, Sordo at first, and brings up Mark Mazzoni. Mazzoni walked in the 3rd, and here in the 4th, his first time up, he singled and scored a run. His other plate appearance, he struck out in the 1st. Now the pitch, high and away a ball. Outside low ball. Now the wind and the delivery. That's low ball. Three and one the count. Threatening to walk in another run here. Ball 4, he did it. Shapiro and Sordo move up. So Shapiro at third, Sordo at second. Mazzoni at first. Here's Sharp. Gavin Sharp. Officially 1 for 1 on the day. Been on base 3 times though. 2 walks. And scored 2 runs. Pitch is high a ball. And some more activity going to go on down. There's a high pop-up. Pitcher Simoncelli calling for it. And as if for the out, some more activity down in the bullpen was what I was going to say, but he popped out instead. And that takes care of that. But the Trevians came up with a bunch and lead by a bunch. We'll be back with more. DeSico, first pitch, pop-up, and out of play. We're in the 5th inning. Trevians again scoring in bunches. Inside, a ball. Wertheimer, Harang, and Turbin, the middle of the batting order, due up for the Trevians, the bottom half of the fifth there. Well, we may see some substitutions. Now the pitch, another windshield whacker. Yeah, next week. Real time. Evanston on our schedule. By the time you see this broadcast, our games next week will be Waukegan. We got Waukegan next week. And Maine West. High pop up. And Zach Martin has it for the out. And here's Resitar. He sacrificed a runner along and struck out, so he's officially 0 for 1 on the day. A ball high and away. One out. Fifth inning. Danny Larkin has scattered 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Now the delivery, low. Swung at it, strike. Bottom fell out of that one. Now the pitch. Ground ball. Picked up by Sortle. Sortle throws in plenty of time to Zach Martin for out number 2 of the inning. And here's Joe Oliver. Oliver 1 for 2 on the day, a single. And was safe on the fielder's choice. Back in the first. Out of pitch, high pop up. And Sortle will take it for the out. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. And Logan to lead it off. Batting for Wertheimer. Pitch low ball. Kevin Rogers on deck. That's low ball. High pop up, falling out of play. So Logan bats. Trevians up by 8. Little squibber. Low roller, got him. And getting a little grief from the first base coach about sliding into first base. Here's Kevin Rogers. Takes a pitch high and away a ball.
Get started, let's go!
Ball outside to Kevin. And another foul ball out of play.
Throw it in! Throw it in!
Now the delivery. Strike 3. And quickly, 2 down. Here's Russell. Rob Russell batting for Austin Turbin. Austin was officially 1 for 1 on the day. Foul ball, back to the screen. Sacrifice fly and a walk. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Matt Sherman. Slow roller. Whoops! And an error. First error of the ball game. And here's Sherman. Takes a ball. Ball 2. Foul ball, back to the screen. Two and 2 the count. Dusty shouldn't put those balls down there. They're technically considered in play. Ah, well. No one else will say anything. I shouldn't either, I suppose. Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball. No, never took the play. Oh, I'm going to call that another error.
Here's a good question.
So here's Dusty Napoleon with 2 aboard and 2 out. That's low in the dirt, a ball. Brad Shapiro on deck. Just in case. Trevians need 2 to finish this one off early. And that's a balk. Nobody was there. You got to throw it. Well, the runners move up, courtesy of the balk. So 2 men in scoring position with 2 out. As Simon Selly didn't know what to do with the ball. What you do is you still throw it to the first baseman. That's a ball inside. So 2 errors in the inning have put 2 men aboard. They should have been out of the inning. The pitch is low ball. Well, first it was the pitching that kind of went south. Now it's been the fielding for the Hawks that's gone south. Sorry about that. Bad pun. Maine South Hawks. There's strike to Dusty Napoleon. The pitch. Line shot. Foul. Down the line. Full count. Count's gone full. The pitch. Ground ball. Hard grounder. Whoa! Right through the legs, and both runs are going to score, and that's going to do it. And the Trevians come up with a victory here, and we'll be back with more in just a moment. Wrap this one up.
Do you think it doesn't?
Well, the final word on this one for the Trevians, 11 runs on 7 hits. No errors. No stolen bases for the Trevians today. They were walked 11 times, struck out 4, and left 9 on base. For the Maine South Hawks, 1 run on 3 hits, 3 errors, no stolen bases, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and they left 5 on base. The winning pitcher, Danny Larkin, struck out 4 and walked 3. Not a bad performance on that end of it. But again, the Trevian hitting the story, and the whoopsies by the Maine South Hawks as the Trevians win this one big. 11-1 on a 5-inning rout. And we say, as always, hope you enjoyed this broadcast, and so long, everybody.